Okay, I'm back. I'm back. All right. Sorry about that. And now I'm buffering. Let me see. Oh, dear Lord. Stop. Okay. I was trying to think ahead and get ahead of Peanut, and he came home anyways. Hi, Sunflower. So I think we went over the questions earlier. Hey, Autumn. I think we went over the questions earlier before I had to move. All sorts of issues. Okay, so we're going to start off with the outcome of William Barr's investigation into John Bolton. Outcome of William Barr's investment into John Bolton. What will be the outcome of William Barr's investigation into John Bolton? Investigation into John Bolton. What will be the outcome of William Barr's investigation into John Bolton? Okay, let me bring you guys down. See if we can take a look at this. Oh, is T-Barb here? Hi, T-Barb, my dear. Okay. I don't usually remember the Lenormand. You do not read one card by itself. We have the anchor here followed by the lilies. This is John Bolton. If you look, the lilies is the king of spades. This could be a person. This would be a person, perhaps like some sort of an ambassador or a senior official career-long person that's been stuck 30, 35 years or so of work, okay? His loyalty to power here, John Bolton's loyalty to power gets cut off. And then whatever new direction that William Barr was trying to achieve ends up in a lot of arguing and fighting. However, the outcome is it goes nowhere, it gets cut. With the lilies, the anchor, the dog, the scythe, the whip, you have a stable, the stable loyalty is cut here. The friendship is gone. And then there's a lot of arguing here. This is quite possibly Barr here. A very large, heavy-set person, an executive, a manager, a supervisor, someone that is in control, a bully also, okay, is looking to get something to go and take him and Trump into a new direction and offer them success. However, right before that, you have the scythe separating the bear and the stars. So no, it doesn't go anywhere. And central to the reading too, you have the bear. This is about power, force, finances here, a bully, someone that is smothering, controlling. It's like he's trying to enforce control over this, but ultimately it gets cut off here, and it ends up in a lot of arguing and fighting. With these three mirrors, we can see abuse of power, on continued persistent power abuse with these three. So there's that. It doesn't look like it goes anywhere from this throw. So with that said, let's jump into the next question, because now, you know, Donald Trump made that tweet. He made like a series of tweets, and then William Barr followed up to those requests via tweet by opening up a grand jury investigation into John Bolton. So let's see. Will there be a grand jury investigation into William Barr? Will there be a grand jury investigation into William Barr? Will there be a grand jury investigation into William Barr? Investigation into William Barr. Grand jury investigation into William Barr. Yes. Not anytime soon, though. We have the bouquet, which is happiness, joy, gifts, satisfaction. This is a positive card. It's followed by the tree. This is a time card. Trees don't sprout up overnight. This is something that's going to take time to grow. Be patient. But it's saying yes. Positive, neutral, neutral, positive. So I would read this as a yes. It's going to take time, though, for something to grow and mature here. Growth and maturity. It's going to need a gestation period, but it's looking like yes. Okay. So, and this is saying not anytime soon. So, let me see. Let me see. Okay. I'm thinking, here's your grand jury. I asked when will there be a grand jury into William Barr? We have the garden, which is number 20, the heart, which is number 24. This is around spring, summer, also around spring and summer. So perhaps sometime next year. Here's your large body of the people within your community here. Okay. So quite possibly spring, summer next year. So let's go there. Let's go there. Let me ask yes, no on that one. Will there be a grand jury investigation into William Barr next year, spring, summer? Will there be a grand jury investigation into William Barr next year, spring, summer? Will there be a grand jury investigation into William Barr next year, 2021, spring, summer? Yes, but it's going to be classified. It's going to be classified, kept under wraps. There's going to be trouble getting there, though, because there's stuff that he's done where things have been lied about and there's been betrayal. And then there's a change or some sort of an improvement about something classified here. Hold on. So it's almost like if I were to read this, betrayals change in private. It's still saying patience, time. It's going to take time for it to grow. It's going to, here we go again, same cards. The lilies, the tree, the garden. This is going to take time. Okay? Not anything that happens anytime soon. Also, the book is knowledge, research, projects, okay? So perhaps in the spring at the change of seasons, either the spring or the summer is when they start opening up projects, but it'll be kind of like hush, hush, okay? Let's see. Thank you, Connie. What will be the outcome of the grand jury investigation into William Barr? What will be the outcome? Yes. Oh, T-Barb, you know how I've been feeding the crows? They've been returning the peanuts. It's like they get into them and they're leaving these in the backyard. I think corvids are the only ones that have been studied. Specifically, crows have been studied to gift. It's called gifting to people that feed them. And it's really funny. I was talking to Johnny and Jenny about it last night. I was like, it took them 2 days of them seeing my face throwing peanuts at them before they associated me to the peanuts. It took them 2 days to figure that out. So it was very quick. And so they've been leaving the peanuts. I mean, I know it's nothing special. It's just a peanut shell, but it's treasure to me. So, so I keep it. I thought that was super cool. And then I bought, you know how it's Halloween season. I went to Michael's and I bought like a little crow thing here. Raven is one of my, it's my birth totem according to some Native American, you know, horoscope stuff. So, you know, and crows are their cousins. So I bought this little crow thing. So now I have my owl and my crow. It's super cute. But okay. Okay, back to the reading. Okay, what will be the outcome? What will be the outcome of the grand jury investigation into William Barr? What will be the outcome of the grand jury investigation into William Barr? Hey, Carol, nice to see you here. What will be the outcome of the grand jury investigation into William Barr? What will be the outcome of the grand jury investigation into William Barr? What will be the outcome of the grand jury investigation into William Barr? Okay. All right, I'm bringing you guys down. Mountain, bouquet, clover, lilies, crossroads, sun, and what do you call this? Garden. There's going to be some sort of obstacle or delay getting there, possibly something to do with a powerful enemy, some sort of procrastination obstacle to get in there. Eventually it clears up. There's something here to do with bribery, quite possibly, because these are gifts that are given as an opportunity, hopeful opportunities, wise choices, wise decisions here that are going to be successful from the oh, thank you, QQ. Thank you, shipmate. From your community of peers. Let me see this. Quite possibly also something to do here around the elections that gets exposed. If this is in regards to something like a thing, this would be your elections, your polls that gets exposed here to the public or gets exposed to your group of peers, your community. Okay. It's showing satisfaction here. However, it's going to take time. Okay. Maybe like again, this would be like summer sometime, but it looks like if this is the grand jury, the jury that makes a decision, it goes in favor of the public here. It's in favor of the public. Also something that may be exposed in regards to something that he was doing here with elections, blocking something for an opportunity in the elections here. So something about that may also come up. And perhaps, I mean, we know that he's helping Trump right now, but I'm sure that there's more to come. Once we get closer to the elections, he may participate in other crimes, so it's looking like there will be more that gets exposed. Okay, so now let's go back. Rudy Giuliani was caught conspiring with a Russian intelligence agent. Russian intelligence person. What's going to be the outcome of that? What will be the outcome for Rudy Giuliani conspiring with Russian intelligence? What will be the outcome for Rudy Giuliani conspiring with Russian intelligence? What will be the outcome for Rudy Giuliani conspiring with Russian intelligence? Okay. Let me bring you guys down. Anchor, heart, ring, book, central to the reading. Lily's child, bear. There's secrets and stuff that is classified that have to do with an ongoing contract here for generosity. Okay, there's no money cards here other than over here. This is big finance, big donors, big money. There's something here that's also secret in regards to an older child for a person in a position of authority. The outcome looks like, I mean, again, this is going to be something that takes time. Perhaps next year, the child can be up to 1 year minimum, 1 year. This can be up to 1 year. So perhaps sometime next year. I can't really figure out when. This is more like the winter. But it's looking like, and this is more like 6 to 9 months between the hibernation period of a bear. Maybe 6 to 9 months from now, there's something that comes up for him around financing, where he's getting the money from financing. This could also be in regards to an oligarch, an older man here that is powerful and has a lot of financing, and an ongoing contract with him this way. Something that he was quite passionate about, that he was keeping secret. And then there's something new, or the early stages of something, also quite possibly to do with a child. But it looks like whatever secrets he was keeping, since this is central to the reading, whatever secrets he was keeping had to do with persistent contracts here. And then when that comes out, it exposes financing and oligarchs, quite possibly Russia as well. This would be like, an older man that's large, heavy set. So also quite possibly Russia. So let's go here. It looks like they're going to freeze his money and his financing too. If this is financing, there's several areas here that he's getting financing. It gets blocked. Also, in regards to the mountain, this would be like a freezer, something where you freeze your food. And this is food. So it's like his assets get frozen. And there's something here that happens to him in regards to him helping someone in a position of authority block here the elections. He might be having some sort of a trial also before a grand jury. It sticks, and there's something here that takes a little bit of time. This is causing pain and suffering within the public or within the community. This could also be like your community of peers, your neighborhood. So a guilty or painful neighborhood here, or a painful community that sticks. So there might be some sort of grand jury for Rudy Giuliani as well. Assets get frozen, and perhaps helping Trump block elections here. Okay. Let's see. Let's move on to Eric Trump has now decided that he's going to thumb his nose at SDNY, and he'll go testify after the elections. So will Eric Trump testify to SDNY? Will Eric Trump testify to the Southern District of New York? Will Eric Trump testify to the Southern District of New York? It's showing yes. There's going to be some serious depression here, and then something changes and improves here. It's saying yes, but it's like something ends for him first. Let's ask when. When will Eric Trump testify to SDNY? When will Eric Trump testify to SDNY? When will Eric Trump testify to SDNY? It's going to be a while. The lilies is a long time. It could also be in reference to, let me double check my book here. Winter, or the 30th of the month, a long time. This is April, or 4 months, I believe. Let me double check. Four days, weeks, or months. Four days, 4 weeks, 4 months. And this is more like months, or the 30th. Powerful authority in the public, exposing the finances of an organization. So like Trump org. This is 30 days or a bit slow. This is 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. This is also winter. So let's see. Let's go this way. Eric Trump testified at SDNY at the end of September. Will Eric Trump testify to SDNY at the end of September? Will Eric Trump testify to SDNY in September? No, not the end of this month. It's saying that there's a happy change that gets suddenly cut off or abrupted. No, there's a cutoff here. See about December. Yeah, he has to come forward because if there's something here about missing money, missing business, corrupt business, that moves forward. He's going to try to run, but it's like it moves forward. He has to go. That was for December. But again, timing is very, very, very iffy. So let's see what will happen when Eric Trump testifies to SDNY. What will happen when Eric Trump testifies to SDNY? What will happen? It exposes secrets. There's something here that they gambled with over a long period of time, changes that were made quite possibly to books here, and then there was exposure of secrets. This way, with the clover, the storks, and the sun, an opportunity for something. Thank you, Alita. Thank you so much. There's an opportunity for change here that's successful. It exposes something, and these are long-held secrets here, old secrets. Also quite possibly to do with an older man and a woman here. This would be more like your Ivanka, okay? This person here has seniority. It's usually the card of the patriarch, older, wiser person, someone that is mature, calm, collected. So there may be someone here that's a man and a woman here. This is like feeling more like Ivanka. This, I'm not sure who it is. If this would be like a David Pecker or somebody else, but this is a man. And then they get exposed here. So it exposes secrets. So let's see. Let's see about the outcome. What will be the outcome of Eric? Hey, thank you, Catherine Bush. What will be the outcome of Eric Trump's testimony to SDNY? What will be the outcome for Eric Trump testifying to SDNY? What will be the outcome for Eric Trump testifying to SDNY? What is going to be the outcome for Eric Trump testifying to SDNY? Okay. Ship clover mice. And oh, he's going to crap his pants. He's going to crap his pants, crap his pants, crap his pants, because he knows he's stuck. He's stuck. They got him. They're going to nail him. It has something to do here with something foreign, a foreign opportunity here, a foreign opportunity, and then thievery. A distant opportunity for thievery. Nervous about going on some sort of a trip, but he's nervous that he's stuck and they got him. Okay, he's stuck. He's stuck. He's stuck. He's stuck. It's like his luck is dwindling here. He's out of luck. Completely out of luck. And then there's persistent anxiety here. The journey ahead for him is going to be persistent anxiety because he's out of luck here. Done. Kaput. Let me see. Let's go here. Will SDNY charge Eric Trump? Will SDNY charge Eric Trump? Will the Southern District of New York charge Eric Trump? Will the Southern District of New York charge Eric Trump? Will the Southern District of New York charge Eric Trump? Will the District of New York, Southern District of New York, charge Eric Trump? Yes, there's problems here too around whoever that man is. It's like this is like a history of lying, a history of betraying, a history of making things false. Yes, they're going to go in a new direction. It's almost like they have stuff on him now after testimony. He lies, and then they catch him on something else. So it adds to. Does that make sense? Okay. Because they catch him in another lie. lying for an older man, or an older man that's a liar, and then it adds to, and it goes in a new direction. How will SDN? Okay, hold on. What will SDNY charge Eric Trump with? 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 What are they going to charge him with? Okay. It looks like something from overseas, something that is distance, some sort of travel or a journey, something that's far away, has been secured. And there's been persistent conversations with investigators. And then there's something here that gets revealed. So I don't know if he has yet spoken to investigators or he will speak to investigators, because the birds lands right in the middle. This is the interview that he has or will be having. It's something around what he said that was said to manipulate, something that he said to investigators, and then boom, here's evidence. There's also something here around foreign meetings that he may have had that become key, and there's evidence. Also, persistent fraud here. But it's looking like there's something here that's foreign. Foreign meetings that become important, foreign conversations, phone calls, text messages, emails, anything like that. Anything that has to use the voice to speak. And then here's the evidence. Important phone calls, important meetings, persistent fraud. Okay, so that's what they're going to get him on. And it looks like also something that he said or maybe saying to investigators as well. Okay, so we've looked at Beavis. Now let's look at Butthead. Let's look at Butthead, because he's in a world of trouble too. And Butthead wasn't on my list. So let's see. Thank you, AQ. Dairy Queen Blizzard Fund. That sounds fantastic. Thank you. Let's see. Now let's look at Butthead. Will Butthead be indicted? Will Donald Trump Jr. be indicted? Okay, so it's looking like, yes, you got the Stork central to the reading, you got the Crossroads right after it here, which is a neutral card. This is positive, so you got a neutral, positive, neutral. This one takes on this one here. It looks like once there's a change of residence and the change in the elections, yes, there's going to be arguments heading his way for something that he was advising, or arguments that are being delivered to him by someone that was previously some sort of an advisor or someone that was a loyalist at one point. This is going to turn into a circular firing squad here, because the writer is delivering the arguments, the fighting, the abuse here, and it's delivering it to this person. So it's looking like a yes, after they move out of the, after they change residence. How about that? When they move out of the White House after the elections. Okay, so let's go there. What will he be indicted with? What are going to be the indictments against Donald Trump Jr.? What are going to be the indictments against Donald Trump Jr.? What are going to be the indictments? What are going to be the indictments against Donald Trump Jr.? It's going to be the charges from before that return, because they were cut off here and they were blocked. So whatever was on him before returns here. Whatever returns brings him danger. And then there's something here about his political career, something that he may have done or said in regards to the media or at a campaign, or perhaps something that had to do with technology, internet hacking here as well. Something that cuts into the internet hacking, and then something that was blocked and delayed, postponed. Also, the mountain, traditionally powerful enemies. The return of a problem here with these two. Hacking internet here with these two. And his career and his reputation. He's gonna, oh man, this guy's he's in a big world of trouble, because it looks like the charges here, the charges may have been 5 to 8 charges on him that return. They come back. So again, there's going to be a delay, but then it comes back. Okay. So let's see here. Everybody doing okay? See, I'm sorry, I wasn't keeping up with the chat. Oh, I have my curiosity stuff out here. Should I pull some curiosity? Oh, Jay's here. Hi, Jay Rivera. Okay, let's do some curiosity on this one, because I'm a bit, guys, remember, perfect time to pick up gifts from KARIN, 20% off on her site. I also have coupon codes in the description box below for anybody that wants to get in on it. Perfect for Christmas. I hope Yoda's not watching. My Yoda. So let's see here. And for those of you guys that were tuned in to KARIN doing curiosity readings and charm readings, man, was that fun. It was like getting lessons from the master herself. Yeah, Connie, all Alice in Wonderland stuff. So the curiosity, her curiosity for Alice in Wonderland, the tea cards with Alice in Wonderland. Let me get you guys the teacups for those of you guys that didn't see it before. And the little Alice in Wonderland teacups. This is all her artwork. She did all this. Here's the teacup and all of the Lenormand and teacup readings. Symbols are inside. Those are, I have a coupon code. They're linked down below. I think I could be totally wrong. So please feel free to ask KARIN. She has, you guys know that she has recently changed the material. The material that I have is kind of like that rubbery, foamy stuff that is the same as like a mouse pad. She has since changed the material, and she's going with like this spandex type material that you can fold up really small, and the colors are much more vibrant. So I think she's clearancing these out at a discount so that she has, you know, the capital to invest in having the other ones created. So All Alice in Wonderland stuff is on sale. All the other teacups, I believe, are at 15% off. So check her Etsy. Okay, so let's do Don Jr. Oh, I love the canvas ones, Connie. I love them. The colors look way much more vibrant, and they fold up really small. Oh, I miss Carol. Yeah, Carol, mine took about 3 weeks to get here or so because of the COVID situation. Oh, I haven't ordered any yet, Connie, and when I do, they're going to be gifts. So it's like I'm afraid to post it, you know? So let's see. Okay, what will Junior be indicted with? What will Donald Trump Jr. be indicted with? And I'll bring you guys down in 1 second. Okay. Did everybody have a really happy, peaceful new moon last night? Did anybody light a candle, do anything special? Okay. You lit a candle, Jules? I did too. Said a little prayer, all that stuff. Okay, I'm bringing you guys down. All right. Okay, so we're going to roll the dice. So 4 and 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're getting lucky number 13 on this one. 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 with the number 5. So we're going to start on number 5, which is right, or number 13, 6, 12, 13. He's going to have problems. You have the sword on the cane here. Sword is nasty words, harsh words, arguments, strife. Okay, and it's going to almost be persistent here. We go over, the only thing you got to remember about this is the color coding, okay? Top row is red, middle row is green, bottom row is blue. Let me bring this down a little bit. Okay, sorry about the sun glare. Okay, so we go now to green number 4, which is up here. Strife, arguments in regards to something that may be in the early stages or developing. Okay. Green number 2. This thing moves quickly. It moves very quickly once it opens up. He was looking to perhaps get lucky. There's also another younger male around him that was with him to act quickly. Number 4. Some sort of luck in regards to social settings and parties. So perhaps fundraisers. Wait. And that's when the scales of justice come in and the legal problems. And it has to do around perhaps some sort of new social setting, him and another man that were working on it together. This, the scales of justice and legal problems around business here with the ship, business, as well as something that is foreign, far away, okay? That he has been persistent with. He's going to have to endure this. It may be a little bit slow moving, and there's evidence there. Also quite possibly around something that he may have been involved with at a social gathering, perhaps in a desert area, maybe like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, something like that, Middle Eastern hot desert area where you would see camels. I'm sure Karen's going to come over here and beat me over the head. There's evidence there of him moving upwards in success here. Not being very careful of where he's stepping, though. Not looking for the pitfalls ahead. Wait. 3. There is going to be something here that's faded. I know that Karen regards the cross as traditionally in teacups. This is something that is destined. Also, religious beliefs. There's something around him getting involved with something very dangerous in an area that's hot that may be very religious here. And it was an opportunity, and there were deals being made overseas. With money. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of money. Okay? Property and family here as well for money. They're going to look in the shadows and find everything that they did. Because they had a different way of doing at things. This is almost like they inverted things and made stuff upside down to make it look like something that is not. They're going to look into the shadows and find all sorts of, they're going to find the web here. The way that they were creative about sidestepping certain issues, but they were hasty in it, and they weren't very meticulous in their planning. They weren't exactly watching where they were going. They left a trail, if that makes sense. And then here we go back to that's where they're going to find the support, and the support's going to be in the web of what they concocted up. Let's see. What are they going to indict him on? Something that he did overseas as part of a new venture, and seeking support from a very religious, I don't want to say community, but a very religious area, hot desert sort of stuff. And that's where they were getting their loads of money from. So it's not looking like just like the Trump Tower meeting and everything else. There's something here where he was acting with a younger man this way. Quick success with a younger man, but it's looking like the money was coming from a hot desert area, and they made a web of all sorts of stuff that they need to look into for business ventures overseas and property here, and properties that were for sale. I don't know if they were looking to build towers in Israel. I don't know about that, but it's looking like they got into bed and they were trying to make deals with areas overseas that are hot, deserty. So I don't know if that's Israel. I don't know if that's Qatar or Qatar or Saudi Arabia or Turkey or Istanbul. I don't know. But it's like they were looking to start businesses with property over there. And these are not existing ones. These are new. They're new. If that makes sense. It was like their new hope. At least that's what I'm getting. Thank you, Argestine. Miss Warren. Oh, another Friday Night Massacre. Are we on to that? So I hope that was helpful. You know what? Let's ask the T cards. Let's ask the T cards. Alrighty. I'm gonna use the baby ones. the little baby ones. And I'm going to find the male. Okay, I'm going to find the man. Where's the man? Hourglass, monkey, butterfly, man. Okay, and then we're going to find cross, dancer, balloon, eagle, triangle, tombstone, lion, house, moon, bird, frog, fish, book, tent, mountain, bat, sword, camel, child. Let me see. Are the scales in here? Monkey, butterfly, mouse, tornado, heart, cat, cherries, chair. Yes. Okay. So I learned this from KARIN the other night when we were watching her live stream when she was doing T-card readings. I'm using the little miniature Alice in Wonderlands for this one. So let's take a look. So I have Junior here. And here is the Justice card. Okay. So let's see. There's shit flying all over the place because I'm a terrible shuffler. It has to do with something that he was looking to for support. Here's your being creative in your thinking and doing things outside of the box. Communications, meetings, phone calls. But it was done like in the shadows for opportunity and abundance here. So it had to do with this shady, sneaky, nasty stuff. So that's what I'm getting on that one for Junior. Hold on, you guys. Let me shut these curtains because it's like the sun's coming in and it's blurring everything out. Hold on. And I hope to God the demon neighbors don't start wreaking havoc out there because last thing I want to do is shut my window when it's so hot. Hold on. Okay, is that better? No, it's like dark in here. Let me see. Let me turn on this. Okay, I think that's better a little bit. Maybe not. Hold on. Hey, thanks, Sunflower. So I hope that that's better because the sun was, can't stop the sun. Okay, hold on. 1 second, please. Okay. Alrighty. Let's look at Spanky next week. Okay, let me bring y'all down. I asked about Spanky next week. I'm getting the rider, coffin, stars, heart, cross. News of an ending and something that is spreading and causing a lot of pain, suffering. News of something that has to do with technology, maps. This could be maps as well, that are suffering and pain, burdened. There's some sort of loss here, but there's some sort of a small recovery, but then it's this here. Here's another way to read this. News of a death of a celebrity that is loved, that was suffering. That's another way to read that. Did everybody get that? News of a death of a celebrity that was loved and is suffering. For some reason, I'm going to keep my mouth shut, but I'm going to write this down. And it's a vile human being that runs a radio show. That's who I'm thinking. Hold on. Now I asked about another person. I'm getting the birds, the bear, or the dog and the bear. Conversations with someone that is very strongly loyal here. This person may be using their voice to talk and have interviews. Interview with the friend of the president's. Interview with the loyalist that is powerful or a bully. I'm now looking at somebody else. Let me write this down. Next week, hold on. 1, 8, 16, 24, 36. Okay. I asked if it would someone in a circle. Moon, positive. Dog is neutral and positive. This is neutral. A well-respected, not really well-known, okay, friend or loyalist. And then there's mail here, or messages. This could be reports. A career friend that's a reporter. A career friend that writes or sends messages. There's with the moon, that's like marketing also. Okay, there's a marketing aspect to the moon. someone that may have been a celebrity that has had health issues with something that is spreading here. And you knew about this through his career. This is media as well. But this person had something in their health that was spreading, metastasizing. Okay. I'm just going to leave that there. We'll see. And that person was recognized as well. They got accolades somehow. Let me pull this one out. Sorry, guys. One second. Illness that is spreading in secret, illness that is spreading that we know of, but it's illness here that spreads. Also an ill celebrity that has knowledge of some sort. Let me see. It's a successful manipulator that argues and fights and causes problems. A successful con that argues and causes problems. Let me do this. Was trying to do a box spread on someone's health and it landed at the very end. So there's nothing to look at there. Let me try it this way. He's going to have whoever this is, whose name I will not mention. There's something here with the health that starts to go in different routes. There may be something here intestinal also in the back. Perhaps suffering, significant suffering this way. Something that is persistent in his health. It could have to do with intestines, large and small, also the colon here with this. He's emotionally suffering in private here down this row. Persistent suffering, and then it's like the early stages of something new here with the child. His emotional health here is kind of split, non-conforming, kind of non-committal. But there's something here, a new secret or a new study in regards to his health, and it exposes something quite possibly in the intestines or the colon. Okay? But it's looking like significant suffering here health-wise, and continued ongoing persistent problems with the intestines and colon area. This is showing that something very persistent and significant and something that is not known. A lot of pain, perhaps in the colon or in the upper and lower intestines, but here it's showing that there's a split. And then this way it's saying that there's new choices that need to be made that are going to be very significant in regards to his health here. I don't see surgery or anything. With the key here closing out the tableau, it shows whatever it also, because you have this card and this card here, down this one down this diagonal, this one here. It's almost like there's significant suffering and pain this way, and something very significant going on with his what do you call it, intestines and colon. But then here it shows that it goes in different directions. And then earlier it said an illness that spreads. So let's do something up here. Maybe it's just, news of someone that's gravely ill, like seriously ill. Because the coffin is death. It's an ending, a loss, or like seriously ill. Okay. So sorry. Thank you, Cha-Cha. So this one is for the other clown, Roger Stone, next week. Here's is very persistent in his messaging of he loves, but the messaging has to do around power, force, strength, authority. A message of authority here. Also, it's almost like, and he continues to be persistent about it, but he's sending out messages here of authority and something that he's quite passionate about. So it's looking like he's still over there parroting, Trump to perform executive orders and just declare himself king, really. Also financial records around him with the bear there. Here again, letter and anchor. Messages, mails, documents that are persistent here, and also persistent confusion, persistent gaslighting, persistent continued trouble here. And then there's a new journey abroad this way. It looks like he's going to be, if he has not already, he may be in the planning stages of going abroad on a trip, on some sort of a vacation. Okay, I want to see. Oh, is Ona here? Hi, Ona. Is Roger Stone currently assisting Donald Trump? Oh, Jen Lynn's here too. Hi, Jenny. Is Roger Stone currently assisting Donald Trump? Is Roger Stone currently assisting Donald Trump? Is Roger Stone currently assisting Donald Trump? Yes, he is persistent with something that has to do with government here. He visits. Yeah, he's still assisting him. It's almost like he's the delivery boy. Let me see. Let me see. There's something here around a bank that Stone may be helping him with. There is business opportunity with an institution. This here would be a bank, a recognized, well-recognized, reputable bank here. Not saying that their reputation is good or bad. It's just saying there's a bank here and an opportunity for the family, and gambling for the family, taking a risk for the family, giving the family opportunity and hope. But it's like there's a business windfall, a moneyed windfall here around an institution. Let's see. All right, let's move on to, I got way off track there and I'm diverted. With all of this stuff that's going on with the forced sterilization, I want to know what's going to be the outcome of the investigations. We already know that they're going to start investigations. Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal came out and announced that there were 17 to 18 women that they know of, and they're ordering an investigation. So let's see the outcome of the investigations of the forced sterilizations. What is going to be the outcome of the investigations of the forced sterilizations? The investigations to forced sterilizations. Forced sterilizations. They're going to find a man behind this. This could be the doctor. This could be the executive, the person that was perhaps running the show. Okay, I pulled 4 more to make him the center of the read. I got the dog, the birds, the fox, the child. This is a male advisor that was having meetings about shady stuff to do with children. Okay. There is persistent secrets here, stuff that was done that was classified, confidential, off limits, secret. Okay. Here's leaks. Okay. Also stuff that is being stolen, that is taken away, and an opportunity here for a man who may have had some sort of an advisor or someone around him that was helping him. Here's the whistleblower here, an assistant that blew the whistle about something shady that was going on around children. Okay, so the outcome of the investigations, lots of hearings, a lot of interviews here. Perhaps more whistleblowers that will come forward, or more people using their voice to speak. There may be something here around not just the women, because we don't get any women here. We're getting this. There may have been something shady and effed up that was done to children as well. Okay, if the Storks would have been here, Storks would have been talking about pregnancy. This is talking about children, not a pregnancy, children. Okay, the scythe isn't here, so the scythe is not talking about the actual procedures, meaning the procedures, the surgeries. Okay, persistent corruption. And a man that held meetings about children, persistent corruption, interviews with children, persistent corruption, or persistently nervous, worried, anxious man that may be speaking or having interviews that are new, short, small, also quite possibly to do with children. Secrets here, classified stuff that gets exposed here. There's an opportunity here for friendly investigators. This way, loyal investigators. Also, a friend or a loyalist that is not to be trusted. This person is shady. whatever. And here's the thing, there's stuff in secret that may be missing. It's like they stole something from here. There's stuff out of here that's classified that they have been trying to permanently seal that goes missing or has been missing or may have been diminished, destroyed, taken away from. Okay. But this man here is central. And it looks like from the whistleblowers, there may be one person in particular. Like I said, I mean, this could be the doctor. I'm not quite sure who this is. That appears to be friendly and loyal. And what he says is suspicious about children. What he says is suspicious and leads to new investigations here. Okay. Now, I know that Representative or Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal and the other Congresswoman all jumped in all over that and they stopped that one plane from taking off because they were going to deport that one woman. And they intervened and had that plane stopped and they got her off the plane. And Pramila Jayapal the other day said 17 to 18 women that they know of. Jenny and Lori were reading it on this earlier today on Lori's live stream. If you have not seen that, I would urge you to go to Lori's channel, The Way of Positive Change, and go check out their reading from this morning. They were getting that it's not just there in Georgia. It's several areas where this was happening. These are for-profit prisons who get their funding from taxpayers. I think we read on this last night as well, and we were trying to figure out who gave the orders, how far up does this go. My next question is, and I'm not quite sure how to word it. The results of this investigation may bring to light exactly who was involved, who gave the orders, why this was a practice, why they weren't reporting it. Like it's going to open up a whole can of nasty crap, so buckle up. Considering the fact, once they find out who told them to do it, whose idea it was, and those people are held accountable, especially the doctor. Who told the doctor to do that and why the hell the doctor agreed to do that? Okay? Or doctors agreed to do that. I want to know if there's going to be, I don't even know how to say it, like some sort of financial settlement or something from the government to those women or from the states, or you know what I mean? Because it's like, these were procedures that were done without the patient's consent. Yeah, reparations for harm. So I want to look at that because it's just, I get that these people were being held in immigration detention centers and stuff, but God damn it, you don't have any right to go into a woman's body and just decide, we're not ever going to let you have a child. We're going to go ahead and snip you up and cut you up. You don't hear about them doing that shit to men that are in private detention centers. You don't hear about them going in there and chopping off their balls for men that are held in private detention centers. Why the hell would you do that to a woman, regardless of her skin color? You know? So let's see. Will there be reparations for the women that were under forced sterilization? Will there be reparations for the women that were forced into sterilization? Will there be reparations? Will there be reparations for the women for sterilization? Will there be reparations for the women for sterilization? Reparations. 'Cause, 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 'c Yes, it's way down the road, though. The House is committed. This could quite literally be the House of Representative, a commitment by the House of Representative to get answers, move forward, get feedback. What the hell happened here? Okay. Positive, neutral commitment to families and the feedback from that. Okay. Commitment to your home base, your family, your entourage, and news coming out about that. Okay. A contract with family and then news about that feedback. Okay. There's going to be hearings that are going to get quite passionate, so buckle up once this gets going. And it's going to be all over. It's going to be all over. There may be more whistleblowers of the birds as being literal about using your voice and speaking. This will be more whistleblowers coming out, televised, hitting the news. This is something that people are going to get perhaps quite passionate about. Passionate meetings about something that is widespread here as well. Something that is also very widespread. I'm getting a yes, but it's going to be a while. This is not something that happens next week, next month, next year. This is going to be a while, but it looks like the House is committed to moving this thing forward. I mean, reparations isn't even fine. You took out someone's reproductive organs. You can never give that back. You can't ever give that back. You have permanently caused damage to that person's life. You know, it's just, you know what I say? If those mother effers were all men, Stephen Miller, I'm talking to you, put you in a room and cut off your balls and your dick with a dull fucking butter knife. Because that is wrong on so many levels. So incredibly wrong on so many levels. Now let me change subjects here before I get all heated up, and I didn't want to go there. Same thing with the COVID-19 survivors. I was talking to Jules de Ramon on Jenny's live stream today with Lori, and they were talking about I know, woke up without uteruses, woke up without fallopian tubes. It's like you go in with a broken arm and next thing you know, they fucking chopped off your legs. And oh, by the way, we took out your uterus because you're brown and we don't want you reproducing. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Anyways, let me get off that soapbox because I'm going to just... back to what I was saying. Jenny was doing a live this morning with Lori from The Way of Positive Change, and they were talking about the long-term effects of COVID, where they're finding that even children, the children that survive, that are survivors of COVID, that they're finding long-term damage to their organs. Same thing, quite possibly, I think they said, with regular people, regular adults, even older aged adults that are survivors of COVID. The potential is there, and I don't know what the percentage is. I'm not a doctor. For them to have serious internal organ issues as a result of being exposed to COVID-19. Even asymptomatic people. Yes, Jenny, that's what Jenny was saying. Even asymptomatic people that showed no illness, that didn't need to be put up to a ventilator or nothing, they're finding that their internal organs are just effed. So I was talking to Jules in the comments section, and I was asking, and Jenny didn't see my question, and Lori didn't see my question. Otherwise, I'm sure they would have asked. But will there be reparations for those people? Thank you, Connie. Will there be reparations for those people? Because mind you, Mind you, we now have it on tape of Donald Trump saying, I've always wanted to play it down. I like to play it down. So he knew. The assholes in the Senate knew about this because they were all busy dumping stocks. So they all knew how deadly this thing was. They were dumping stocks, buying stocks in PPE, body bags, and everything else, while not lifting a finger to help the country, but bailing out Wall Street. So I think, I am not a lawyer. I will wait to see if Glenn Kirshner has anything to say about this, if he ever does a video. Considering the mountain of evidence that was a total effing, pardon my French, cover your ears right now, fuckery of what this administration did alongside with the Senate, okay? That they have put all of these people, millions of people that have been exposed, and now he wants herd mentality. Fucking idiot, can't even say herd immunity. When these people down the road, if and when they do have issues, will there be reparations for them? Because as soon as they have issues, who's to say the insurance companies are going to come out and say, yeah, well, not my problem. Sorry, can't cover you. Here you go with a $385 million bill, because the Trump administration and the Republicans of that time chose to just not do anything. You know what I mean? So I want to see if there's going to be reparations for COVID-19 survivors. And I'm sorry that was such a long rant, but it's just like I'm at the point where I just can't anymore. Let me see. Will there be reparations for COVID-19 survivors? 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 It's going to be a long ass time, y'all. Long ass time. And you may have to wait for a woman that has some sort of seniority or wisdom to bring this forth and open it up for discussion. This is what I'm getting. You can't see it. The letter, the writer, the ship, the mice, the birds, lilies, and woman. Central to the disease, something that eats away, corrodes, erodes, steals, thievery. There is a message and news delivered about an overseas illness here. There's hearings and a conservative woman, or hearings and a wise woman. Okay, this here is time. This is going to take time. It may be opened to the floor, and there may be discussions about this, hearings about this, negotiations about this, but it doesn't come anytime soon here with the lilies. It's like sit down and wait and be patient. So, with that said, I'm also seeing foreign meetings, foreign negotiations. Messages from overseas and meetings with the woman, messages overseas and negotiations with the woman. I don't know if this would be some upcoming ambassador or who this is. She's got the lilies ahead of her. So this is saying a wise, patient wise, patient, calm type person. So I'm not sure if this is like some sort of ambassador. But there's negotiations coming in from overseas. Like I said, again, not expect this thing to come anytime soon, because the news before it arrives is going to take a very, 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 very long time. Very long time. Even though it was gross negligence in part of the administration and in part of the Senate, because they were too busy rebuilding their portfolios into helping the American people, knowing how deadly this thing was. Okay. Also, with the lilies here, this may also be saying patience until this illness here starts to take effect. Okay. So let's say you had a child. Let's say your child is oh yeah. I don't think so, Jason, but I'll go ahead and ask. Hold on. I'll ask if he'll pay reparations. So back to what I was saying. So let's say you had a child 7 years old or so that was asymptomatic, caught COVID, didn't even know it. He wasn't showing signs. Let's say when he's 27, 28, 29, 30 years old, boom, he has some sort of an illness that nobody knew about because it was repository from effects of COVID. Do you see what I'm saying? Maybe then, and this could be years down the road, because it's a long journey ahead. Maybe then is when this discussion comes up. This could also, when it finally boots to the ground, it takes action. But it's saying hearings will be months away. So perhaps in the new administration, maybe in a few years, once you clean up all the other effery that this administration has done, perhaps that's when the hearings open up and stuff. Thank you, Kat. When this comes to the floor and people start hearing about it, which, I mean, dear God, the firefighters and first responders in New York are still fighting to this day to get, thank you, JA, to get their reparations. And then we find out that this son of a bitch was stealing their money. Just decided we don't want to pay you, so we're not going to give it, even though that money was legal and made into law by Congress, and it's been stolen. So so let me see. For the gentleman that asked, I'm sorry I forgot your name. Let me see if I can click on here. For Jason. Okay, for Jason. Will Donald Trump pay reparations? Will Donald Trump personally, him, not the government, because that just means our freaking taxpayer dollars are going to go again to pay for his fuckery. No, he should pay it himself. Will Donald Trump personally have to pay reparations? Will Donald Trump personally have to pay reparations? Will Donald Trump personally have to pay reparations? Donald Trump have to personally pay reparations. Whoa. This is interesting. Maybe I'm just projecting what I'm wishing for, and it just happened to come out in the cards. Let me show you what I got. There's the birds. There's the man. There's the fish. The fish is money. The fish is something that is plentiful, that's in abundance, that is business. This is money. Here's the interview and the phone call that he had. Here, there is evidence. There is evidence. because this right here is neutral. It's ending here with the fish, which is positive. A man that has business, a man that has money, a man that's an entrepreneur. Okay. And then this is evidence. What is evident? The phone call, the interview, what he said with his own voice here. Phone call interview with the man about money. Phone call interview with the man about business here. Okay, does that make sense? We'll see. I that's what the cards are saying. That's how I'm translating it, but I'll believe it when I see it. Perhaps it'll come through personal lawsuits against him because now he's on tape. I always wanted to play it down. I like playing it down. You know, it's on tape. It's on goddamn words. Use it against them. So there's that. Okay. Let's see. Pence's aide, who stuck around, mind you, I'm not giving this woman, I'm not putting her on a high horse. Just because you're the enemy of my enemy does not mean that you're my friend. Pence's aide, when they were locking up children at the borders, when they were doing all this horrendous crap, when they were taking money from FDNY, when they were doing all the mountains of horrible stuff they were doing, she was totally cool with that. The camel that broke the straw's back was when she personally heard him say all the horrible things that he said. Thank you, T-Dot, around COVID. So now she's coming out against Trump and saying that she is going to be voting for Joe Biden. She is quoted in a Never Trump Republicans ad, where she is saying that one of the most egregious things that she heard Trump say was what a blessing COVID was, because in her words that she is quoting him, speaking about his own voters, mind you, he is being quoted as saying, I don't have to shake hands with those disgusting people. That's in reference to his own voters. He's happy for Corona because I don't have to shake hands with those disgusting people. We said it months ago that the people that love him the most are the ones that he despises the most, that he thinks are just trash. Do you ever see him hanging around with people like that at Mar-a-Lago or wherever the hell he's going? No, he's around the rich billionaires and trillionaires robbing you to pay them, you know, and these idiots are all Trump. It's like, all right, you dumb motherfuckers, but pardon my French, but he despises them, Karen. He despises them. He thinks that they're trash, you know, and he's whatever. So let me see. What do Trump supporters think of Pence's aide, who says that he's happy he doesn't have to shake hands with those disgusting people? What do they think? What do they think? What do they think? What do they think? They think it's effery and jokes and theater right before the elections, and they remain loving and loyal to the man that hates them the most. A man that would sell them for $1. Look, love, loyalty, something new for the elections that's being delivered, and it's important theater. It's a joke. They don't take it seriously. They don't. Here's the thing. We heard what the other whistleblowers were saying about Donald Trump calling veterans losers and suckers, right? I guarantee you, if there were audio tape of him literally calling veterans and active duty military losers and suckers, and that was played on loudspeaker every day, 24/7 on every news station, including Fox News, that these people are so fundamentally brainwashed and indoctrinated that even if they themselves are veterans or themselves have children that are overseas being shot at, and they were to hear that with their own ears, they would flip on the military like that. They would flip like that. And he's already done it. He has slammed John McCain and dragged that man through the ground over the mud while he was alive. And then when he died, he's shamed Lieutenant Colonel VENMO, ran him out of town. He's pissed on the military every single day. And these patriots that are flying American flags with Trump flags all down the street over there in my neighborhood are okay with that. They're okay with that. You don't get to fucking, you don't get to praise that bullshittery and call yourself a patriot. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay. Let me get off that so I don't get pissed off anymore. It looks like today is the first day of early voting in Fairfax, Florida. They showed on CNN a ridiculously long line of voters, like miles long, because people do not vote or do not trust. They don't trust the postal service to get their votes out on time. So they're all out there lined up. So I want to see about Fairfax, Virginia. Will Fairfax, Virginia vote predominantly Democrat? Okay, wait. Will Fairfax, Virginia vote predominantly against Trump? 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 Yes, they change. They change. They're looking for an improvement and someone new that they can trust. You see if all the votes will be counted. Now that's a whole different story. Will all votes in Fairfax, Virginia be counted? 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 Yeah, they will. It's going to take some time, though. It's going to take some time. You're not going to get the results in a week. You're going to have to be patient and wait. There's satisfaction here. Here's authority news moving forward about career. I'm getting that, yes, they will all be counted. It's going to take some time, though. Okay, so now my last question. I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm kind of hungry. I want to go get something to eat. Hopefully somebody else will go live so we can hang out over there. Turns out Spanky's over there pandering to Puerto Rico or Puerto Ricans. After what hurricane was it? Was it Maria? That he was down in Puerto Rico throwing toilet paper and paper towels at them like they were animals. Now he's pandering to Puerto Ricans that he is the best thing that could ever happen to Puerto Rico. He's dangling the carrot in front of their faces of money and aid, when he did nothing to help them when they needed money and aid. Now when he needs the votes, here you go, I'll give you money. So he's basically trying to buy the Puerto Rican votes. For any of my Boricua friends that I have here in the chat, don't you dare. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. So now that he's pandering to Puerto Ricans, will Puerto Ricans vote for Donald Trump? Will Puerto Ricans vote to Donald Trump? Puerto Ricans vote for Donald Trump. Will Puerto Ricans vote for Donald Trump? Will Puerto Ricans vote for Donald Trump? Puerto Ricans vote for Donald Trump. Puerto Ricans vote for Donald Trump. No, they will not. They will not. They have knowledge of who he is before the elections. They know that this finance and resources is just a ploy right before the elections. They've suffered enough. This is a no. This is a no. This is neutral, neutral, neutral. It's giving you a story that they have knowledge of who he is, and he's doing it right before the elections for their to get a choice out of them. No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So that's all I got for today, you guys. I'm sorry I went on a rant earlier about force. I can't go there. I can't go there. It's just, I can't. But I'm hungry, so I'm going to go get something to eat. Hopefully somebody will go live later on, just so we have a hangout spot. Thank you everybody for being here with me today, totally on the fly. I want to thank everybody who super chatted today. That's so greatly appreciated. I have a couple of spots open next weekend for readings. If you're interested in inquiring about a personal reading, I offer 1-hour readings and the Grand Tableaus. Please email me with your inquiries at houseoflenormandreadings@gmail.com. Everything is linked down below. I have my email addresses and everything. Those are fun, and I love doing them for you guys. So, oh, thank you, Sajine. Buy some Yum Yums. Oh, man, I got to go to the store and buy cucumber because I made cucumber and tomato salad with olive oil and vinegar, and it was so good. And then I used the rest of the cucumber to make that tzatziki sauce, the Greek tzatziki sauce. So I'm all out of cucumber, and I have no cucumber for salad. So yeah, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, go ahead and email me. I'm going to go downstairs, stuff my face, watch some news. Hopefully somebody goes live later. I want to give a big, huge hug and a big, huge thank you to everybody that was here today. Thank you. Thank you. And I will see you guys next time. And let's see if I get really bored and nobody goes live, and then maybe I'll go live again. Okay. Big hugs to everybody. You guys have a great evening. Bye.